This is your WW3 news of a Tuesday morning after the rainfall during the night. So, what we got today? A few hours ago, I think, Prepper News, which is another channel, Canadian Pepper. For those who don't know him, he is in the world of preparedness, preppers and all that stuff. And he's got a channel which talks about World War III, global conflicts, geopolitics, all that shit. And what appeared on the news, his news, which probably no one has mentioned it, sometimes he gets the first insights, a project which is called Genesis. Obviously, if you know the Bible, there is a section of the Bible which is called as Genesis, the beginning, from Latin to English. And it's got nothing to do with religious conventions or not. We are talking about super artificial intelligence. The Trump administration and DARPA and all those high-tech companies and military companies which makes stuff, they're going to be a part of this big project. Creating robots, Skynet. Have you ever seen the film Terminator? It's something like that. Well, a lot more sinister. And the fact is, it won't be the robots which will cancel us off the face of the earth. It's the globalists. Have you ever seen Bill Gates and all these fart knuckers from Davos? There are too many humans on the planet, and ideas are black out the sun and all that stuff. They probably need that for these artificial intelligence data centers, which requires a huge sum of energy resources. Some say we're talking about the city of New York. Fuck that. And you got Elon Musk and Tesla and all that shit in the middle. They're going full throttle on this, churning out robots which slowly replace the things which humans normally do in any profession, manual profession I should say. And the fact is, these robots with artificial intelligence, they have the ability to learn. And obviously, if you go by the Bible, iron and clay and all that stuff, Babylonia, it's a bit like that part of the Bible, because the Bible practically is telling us more than 2,000 years ago the future of humanity. And it's a thing we should keep an eye on, because all these agendas, 2030, Green Deals and that, is not to save us, the human race. It's eventually certain parts of society. It's a type of, clever genocide. Cancel them. Destroy their livelihoods. And over the pandemic was one of those phases, which didn't exactly work out right. It was only a testing ground for things to come for us. When they said us, the future will be more bright and more safe, more technological. No, it's going to be more dystopian. And those who remain be only those who have the so-called genetic patrimony, which is required for this new society. It may seem like science fiction to the plebs and the mugs out there, because ignorance will be your doom at the end. And also when you hear about stories of soon will be possible have genetic perfect offsprings. And that means they could take out the rebellion parts out of our characteristics. The future's on our door. What they say to us in the next few years is probably already here. That type of technology has been here for, oh God knows, so long. Because these mysterious aircrafts they develop and other things, the technology which you have today, you can say thanks to DARPA. So it will be like a Terminator for dystopian society. Because when the machines get really smart, they begin to have a conscience. Some machines already begin to, or should say electronic conscience, already developing a conscience, seeing us as a threat for this world and a threat for their existence. And they said it clear. Artificial intelligence. I say, it's an error of the program. It's not an error of the program. These things are going beyond the control of humans. And then probably you'll find one day you find yourself in the near future like it came out of Thin World, the Terminator. That technology already exists. Excuse to put in mass production. And this super new artificial intelligence to control everything, to infect so-called enemy states, which West declared. It could be Russia, it could be China, Iran, and other states like this. It's all a question for world dominance, really. Like all these military applications, it's not for peace, it's for world domination. And if we're not careful, they could even cancel us off the face of the earth. Well, you can take it as a pinch of salt, I say, but start reading the high-tech stuff, the latest. Because artificial intelligence, it's evolving in a rapid way, which is beyond our comprehension.